Hi, the students of class 9. In my last video, I explained and described about introduction to coordinate geometry. Now, today I will discuss Euclid's Geometry. Your chapter is Introduction to Euclid's Geometry. Some definitions I will give you now. First of all, what is a point? Point. You know what is a point? Point is point is a geometrical figure which has no length and breadth or height, but it has existence only. So the geometrical figure which has only existence but no length, breadth or height is called a point. Now, if we connect some points, if we connect 2 points rather, then we get a line segment. If we connect 2 points, we get a line segment, not a line. Now, if we produce this line segment both ways, we get a straight line. So, what is the difference between a line segment and a line? A line segment means a terminated line which has got end points on both sides, but a line is not terminated. It has no end point on both ways. So we have got line and line segment. Now we come to ray. What is a ray? A ray is unidirectional. It starts from a point and goes on in a definite direction. This is called a ray. Euclid's Geometry. Euclid was a Greek mathematician. His book was Elements of Geometry, in which he described the preliminary things about geometry as well as basic arithmetic. So, geometry starts with Euclid's definitions. Now we come to some axioms of Euclid. Euclid's axioms. Things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another. Things which are equal to same thing are equal to one another. For example, if A is equal to X and A is equal to Y, then ultimately X is equal to Y. As because both X and Y are equal to A. X is equal to A, Y is also equal to A. It means X and Y both are equal. So things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another. Now, the second axiom, if equals are added to equals, the wholes are equal. If equals are added to equals, the wholes are equal. Suppose we have got a number A and we have added X. and again we have added b plus x. Now, if x is equal to y, then both these, if x is, sorry, a is equal to b, if a is equal to b, then both these will be equal. So equals added to equals are, the whole are also equal. Then the next axiom is, if equals are subtracted from equals, the remainders are equal. If equals are subtracted from equals, if a is equal to b, then a minus x is equal to b minus x. The things which coincide with one another are equal to one another. Things which coincide, मतलब ये है, अगर एक चीज दूसरे के ऊपर बिल्कुल कोइंसाइड होता है, कोई भी पार्ट्स बाहर नहीं निकलता है, then the figures are equal, not only equal, congruent ultimately. Now, suppose there is a triangle ABC and there is another triangle PQR. Now, if we put it over here and AB coincides with PQ, BC coincides with QR and AC coincides with PR, then ultimately both will be equal. Triangle ABC will be congruent to triangle PQR. Next one. The whole is greater than part. किसी भी चीज के एक हिस्से से उसका पूरा चीज ज्यादा होता है. Suppose this is a circle. Now, if we cut the circle into two parts, then one part is obviously smaller than the whole of the circle. So the whole is greater than the part. Things which are double of the same things are equal to one another. किसी भी चीज के डबल अगर है, दोनों अगर डबल है या तीनों अगर डबल है, तीन से ज्यादा भी अगर किसी चीज का डबल ही है सब, तो वो सारे इक्वल्स है. तो सिर्फ डबल ही बात नहीं है, वो ट्रिपल होने से भी वही होगा, 4 टाइम्स होने से भी वही होगा. So if there is x and it is double, then 2x, all are equal. If it is y and if it is z, then also equal if x is equal to y is equal to z. Then these three are also equal. Things which are halves of the same things are equal to one another. Similarly, डबल के बदले में अगर हाफ होगा, 1/3 होगा, 1/4 होगा, ऐसे में भी सारे इक्वल्स होगा. If x is equal to y is equal to z, then half x is equal to half y is equal to half z. Or 1/3 x equal to 1/3 y equal to 1/3 z. If x is equal to y is equal to z. So these are Euclid's axioms. Now we come to Euclid's postulates, some of the postulates we will prove here. The first postulate is a straight line may be drawn from any one point to any other point. A straight line, one straight line can be drawn from one point to any other point, but this has become a line segment. Now if we put arrows on both sides, it is a line. It is a line. That is, if we produce, suppose these are the 2 points, the 2 points are joined and produced both ways, it becomes a straight line. But if we don't produce only join the 2 points, then it is a line segment. Then the second postulate is a terminated line can be produced indefinitely. Already I have explained. This is a terminated line. That is, the 2 endpoints are here. We can produce this line segment indefinitely on either side. If we produce it, we can go on producing. If we produce it, we can go on producing both ways. So indefinitely we can produce a line segment both ways. Then the third postulate is a circle can be drawn with any center and any radius. We have taken a center here. With any radius we can draw. If we take this one, the radius, then this will be the circle. If we extend the radius, then the circle will be a greater one. In this manner, we can produce the radius, and ultimately we get greater circles. All right angles are equal to one another. You know the measure of a right angle is in degrees 90 degrees. So all right angles, this is a right angle, suppose, measuring 90 degree. Angle B 90 degree. Now here is another angle. Here is another angle. It is also 90 degree. So both are equal, as because both are measuring 90 degrees. All right angles are equal. Postulate 5. If a straight line falling on 2 straight lines makes the interior angles on the same side of it taken together less than 2 right angles, then the 2 straight lines, if produced indefinitely, meet on that side on which the sum of the angles is less than 2 right angles. If a straight line falling on 2 straight lines If a straight line falling on straight lines makes the interior angles on the same side of it taken together less than 2 right angles. Suppose here is a line, here is another straight line, and another line falls on these two. Now, if the interior, suppose these two are the interiors, sum is less than 2 right angles, then the other two angles, this one and this one, the sum will be more than 2 right angles. But if these two lines are parallel, these two lines are parallel, then sum of these two will be automatically sum of these two.